7th, 2022.
Good morning, beautiful people. My name is Asman Rose, and thank you for waking up with DBS this morning. I know it's the beginning of the week, but we want to close off an amazing period in St. Lucian history. So, before I give it all away, let's take a stop at the news desk for this morning's headlines. Thanks, news team. Stay where you are because we'll be right back. Thanks for staying with us. Now, for all of you who missed out the Creole, or for those who did not get to experience every aspect of Creole, I want to give you a little recap of what went down. So let's check it out.
Journée Creole, c'est festival peuple ici, tout le monde a participé. Et c'est l'occasion pour nous montrer ici, pas seulement amusement qu'il dit nous, mais éducation et qui nous est comme peuple. Mais quand depuis nous commençons en 1984, nous j'anime musique Journée Creole au pays et puis actuellement ça là nous voulons faire plus à sur chercher ici à différents côtés en danser, en chanter, en festival flair. Alors, et puis la Marguerite, et puis côté ouais, je sais ici sauter et puis ti maman yo, famille yo, ta mise ko yo.
This straw is called Cascas, white vine patchwork. You harvest this straw, you cut it, it's green. You have to get it in the sun, a very hot sunny day, to get it to this color. When it gets to this color, if you want to produce a colored, this one is a plain item, but if you want to produce a colored mat, you use the dye and you dye the straw. This is another process. This dye has to be in the sun to take the color and then to start plaiting the straw. You plait the straw to get it that way, and then you use the screw pine to sew it to put it together.
Depuis moi quitter l'école 15 years. Moi de travailler avec maman moi. 15 years. Ça m'a fait c'est petit c'est petit sont ça. C'est ça m'a fait et puis existe toujours il là, il faut comment. Mais moi là ka débrouiller toujours. Maman moi sans lait moi fait faire l'école, motiver yo. Had savon, Breeze, Clorox en lait. Vous comprenez? Elle existe toujours. Moi, la cagoumé toujours.
Nous aimons vivre ensemble comme monde pour nous enjoy con. And what I would love to see, ça m'a déjà voulu pour cette lycée et bien monde qui a pouvoir, un gros tête, gros chef, pour équilibrer et pour mener nous tous ensemble. Mener maman l'école ensemble pour qu'il ne pas pour nous mener ensemble. Ça m'a déjà voulu pour nous faire Dieu autant pays pour nous dire pour qu'il nous, qu'on l'école tout le monde, ça tient pays pour qu'il nous.
sticking around, guys. Now, for all of those who weren't in St. Lucia, you missed out on an amazing person of interest and his sidekicks. So let's see what they were about.
My name is Clement James, better known as Super Sexy. Well, it's to a special dog. I went to American, I'm Sharpie, special order. So, St. Lucia don't have them. So I say, well, I love my dog. He's like a human being to me, like it's my children, my son and my daughter. You understand? So I have to dress them like Junior Carol, like everybody. I make them sleep on bed just like everybody. You understand? I have a little washing machine for them to wash their clothes for them too. So everything a human being doing. So when you leave here tonight, I go and buy KFC and buy some KFC chicken for them. So I treat them like a human being, not really. I don't want nobody to call my dog a dog. Alright? Their name is Lightning and Thunder. The white one is Lightning, the black one is Thunder. 25 minutes I leave the market and I can't reach by the square yet. Everybody want to take out picture. All vehicles stop and do a picture. Like I just couldn't have to reach you, but still I have to let the people take out the picture because they want the photo. Everybody want. My man tell me he gave me 3,000 for one day. Now I tell him no sorry, I don't want nothing like that. It's my dog I want, not the money. You understand? Because when they make little ones, the little one can give double that price he wanted to give me. I love dogs. You know I love dogs? You kill me, you kill my dog. You burn me, you burn my dog. When I eating, the dog do have food. Half is mine, half is the dog own. You understand? When I reach home, I kiss my dog. You understand? So I love my dog, father. I don't know who. Some people have dogs and they say, well, I feed in my dogs. But you see, when they reach, you only send the food in the cage to the dog. And when they reach home, you're supposed to take out the dog from the cage, clean the cage, check on them, don't give them the food yet. And give them some water, and then when you finish clean the cage, you give them food and put them back inside. But give them some loving before you put them back inside the cage. That's what you call dog, and that's why you love dogs. Yeah, man, dogs are just like I see some drivers driving, they bonks their dog, especially they knock it. No, you don't do that. I was driving like 2 years back in Bexon, and when I reached up to someone, and the dog come from, and the dog bonks at my vehicle. He didn't die, but he fall and he see. I parked there for half an hour waiting for the owner to come to see if I want. If she tell me no, you good, I would tell her, look, hold $100. I don't know what happened. The dog is walking, you're kind of infirm. So like I just telling you, everybody, when you have a dog, take care of the dog, love your dog. It's not going to be a breed, it can be a local dog, but take care of the dog. Because you can make a local dog be a real dog, but that's some rubbish breed. They call it rubbish breed. But sometimes by your home and you cannot come by the person home. Okay, the way you take care of it and you treat it. Right now I just see them there, they're only 2 months. So if every month I keep in a birthday party for them. Last month there, we had a big birthday party for them. I make a pepperoni pizza for the girl, and I make a tuna fish pizza for the boy. You understand? So every year, every month, like the birthday party. Because for me, every month they reach a certain age is the birthday. But when they will be a year, trust me, it will be everyone, all radio station, everywhere, the picture, the photo, everywhere. All right? So when it comes to, so as I tell people, you don't get them dogs here at all. It's special order. All right? So you want it, you contact me, and I can make you get it where it come from. I love them so much, like it's 2 children I have in the house. And if I can buy an outfit for me to dress, I'm supposed to buy an outfit for them to dress too. Because I cannot leave them home and go and buy the square and come and watch Junior Carol. They have to come and watch it too. Don't mind they cannot talk, but they cannot see, they have understanding. So anywhere I go, I bring my dog. You understand? That's why I tell you I love them.
Good morning, DBS family, and welcome to another episode of DBS Lookbook. I am Vanessa Henry Long, your certified image consultant and personal stylist from Lovely Makeup Artistry and Image Consultancy. We have something very exciting to talk about this morning, and we are talking makeup. So for all of you ladies who are excited about, trying to get on what's in, what's not, maybe some of the trends that you want to follow to be able to have a smashing look as you go out, whether it be work or on any social event. So let's get right into it. As it relates to your makeup, one of the key things I find in my profession as a makeup artist dealing with clients is that they do not understand which foundations or which products to use for their undertone, or I should say for their skin tone, because most times they don't even know anything about undertone. When I speak about undertone, it's almost like I'm speaking Greek, right? So let's start from the basics. As it relates to makeup, one of the key things you need to know, other than your skin tone, which is whether you're dark, tan, brown, these are kind of what we call your skin tone. But your undertone now is whether you are warm, or cool, or in some instances we say neutral. This is important to know to understand what products that would work well for you. Another thing too is knowing your skin type, whether you are oily, combination, sensitive to dry, or normal skin type. If you do not know your skin type, then different products that you will be putting on your skin may not be the most suitable products for you. So you want to make sure that you pick or you select the right products for your skin type, for your undertone, so you can have some popping makeup looks. So let's start. You're gonna first start off with what I say, a primer. Your primer, now, providing that you've done all of the skincare, meaning you've toned, you've moisturized, and of course, you are ready to start your first step to makeup, which is priming. Now, there are various primers on the market. I personally love to use this primer, which is in my hand, which is the Black Up Matte Definition Primer for combination and oily skin. It is also available for normal skin type as well. What I find is that the primer, when you put a primer before you apply your makeup, it allows the makeup to sit well. Just like a house, you're gonna paint. You have to prime first, right? So it's the same thing for your face. Your face is the canvas. So you need to make sure that you have that proper base. After you've done your cleansing, your toning, your moisturizing, then you prime your face with a good primer, again, that will suit your skin type. So if you are combination skin, you need to get a primer for that skin type. If you are sensitive skin, get a primer for sensitive skin. So this is the first step. Now you may be wondering, okay, how do I apply my primer? Something very simple. You can use a primer in your T-zone, especially if you have oily skin. This is the area that is normally very, very oily. So your primer, you would start by applying it in your T-zone and you work your way all around your face. Now, when applying any products for your face, whether it be skincare or makeup, the best way to do it is always in upward circular motion. And you may ask why, right? Because we want to make sure that the skin is lifted and we're not making your face sag down. So anything in upward circular motion. Now we've done the first step to your makeup application. Some persons, and I would say there's no right or wrong way, some persons like to start with their eyes, whereas other persons will do the entire face and then they do their eyes. Preferably, I love to start with the eyes, so what I do, I use my brow products first. Now, when applying your brow products, I always say you need to make sure that the eyebrows are not too out there. They are done in a way, they follow the natural arch of your natural brows. Now, some of us like very prominent brows and some of us rather keep it very simple and what I would say a very natural arch. To err on the side of caution, just keep it simple and follow the natural arch of your brow for a more attractive look. So I will show you how to do that. Some simple tips is to ensure that you know where your brows start and where your brows end, and of course your arch point. So this is the brows. Then you work your way into your main eye. How do I choose the right colors to go with me? Something simple. Let's stick to neutral colors on the eyes, especially if you are just starting off. You do not want to work too many colors. So I say stick to 2 colors, one on the main eye, a color in what I call your crease, or it's called a transition color. And then what you do, you put a color on your brow bone. This is a way that you can get a very popping look on your eyes. then of course you apply your eye pencil. Most of us rather stick to black or dark brown, and that is the simple way where you can get popping eyes. Now the popping eyes can come with the lashes for the ladies. I know you want to wonder what's happening with the lashes. Yes, you can put the lashes, but for those ladies who are not into lashes, a good lengthening mascara can work really well. L'Oreal has, I would say, one of the best mascaras where they do for both volume and for length. And of course there are other brands that offer good mascaras like Maybelline and Black Up and all of the other brands out there that you can try. Mascara MAC has a good one too, and Benefit Cosmetics. There are so many brands of mascara, but I always make a tip for ladies: do not spend too much on mascaras because they do have a very short shelf life. The moment you open a mascara, then you find, because of the dipping that you would do in and out, it tends to maybe have a little bit of bacteria coming in there. So you want to make sure that you use mascara once, and then of course you use your mascara in a way where you would get that lengthening and that volume. And do not share your mascara, please. It's your eyes, don't share your mascara. So then now we go to the main face. Simple foundation. Now you may be wondering which foundations. There are so many foundations depending on your skin type again, and that's why it's important to know your skin type. You may be required to wear a certain type of foundation. So if you have very oily skin, a mattifying foundation would be best for you. If you have very sensitive or dry skin, then you need a foundation with some form of moisture, like a cream to powder for instance. If your skin has a lot of acne and you would need to cover, you may need a full coverage foundation, but one that is oil free or fragrance free, because again, most persons who have acne prone skin have very sensitive skin. Then you need to set that foundation. A lot of customers ask me, clients ask me, do I need to set my foundation, Vanessa? Yes, you do. To avoid the oils on your face, again, the primer is doing its work, but you've already placed a layer on top of it, so you need to seal that layer with either a translucent powder or a powder, loose powder, and some persons like a compact powder. There are various types of powders. Yes, I know it's a bit complicated. Don't worry, we'll break it down sometime on the lookbook step by step for you, so you can get an idea of how to do your eyes separate, how to do your face separate, how to do your lips separate. And then to seal the deal, what you do, you apply a simple lipstick and you set your face. Now if you want, you can wear any color lipstick that goes well with your undertone and skin tone, just to have that popping look. Now there are other additions to makeup. Now this, you don't have to do that, but you've understood that makeup has evolved. So there's the contouring, there's the highlights, there's the bronzing, there's the blush. All of these are additions, but what I've spoken to you about are some simple tips on how to get your makeup from point A to point B in getting a simple look without anything complicated. So I hope you did enjoy this episode of the Lookbook, and see you next time on how we can maybe get to glam you up and start you from night to day in moving to a fantastic look. See you next time. Bye.
All right, guys, that wraps up the end of our show. Now, before you leave me, I have one last thing to say. Embrace your heritage, because we don't want it to die out. So go out and have an amazing Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow bright and early. Bye.